and then go here and play this. We're almost at $4 on Steam. Those thanks. This file should be open. There we go. I don't think I've set up the spiral thing at all. So let me just... I can't fall asleep. Really, that's why I'm streaming right now. I just can't fall asleep. So I'm at Spyro 2 with those wage. Still setting up, by the way. So just... Okay. Now I just have to decide and I can't sleep again, so that is guess I might as well just post it in Discord. Okay, good. But yeah, I can't sleep. I'm thinking I'm figuring out why I can't sleep. And it's not just insomnia. It's yeah, bad. I'll probably drink some of the energy drinks downstairs. At that bottom, and nobody's drinking them because we don't really drink energy drinks in the house. I'm not even drinking energy. I switched to coffee because coffee, honestly, healthier. It's less dangerous and healthier, and it tastes better. It tastes nuttier, you know. I used to be all over big energy, so.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon! Huh? Whoa! Rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Huh? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
This is my favorite Spyro game.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems! Can you stop them?
So yes, 2 agent skill points again. Oh, is that the guidebook? Okay, so that's the guidebook. You know, how did they come up with the idea for Spyro? Man, I think this one might be a bit harder to get all the gems in, to be honest. Already it feels like it's gonna be a bit of a long playthrough because of that.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
I do love the zaps. The zap, Spyro has like one of the best respawn mechanics in gaming. And then to think, like, that's a PS1 mechanic. And I mean, they do explain why he respawns. There is a reason why Alright, and you actually get to see it happening. And that just makes it so much cooler. Okay. I think I got everything in this specific area. Okay, got it.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. And it looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Alright, I think this one added more minigames. It's been a little bit. It's been a few years since I last played Spyro. So I get like the souls or something when I kill the enemy. In this game. In the previous game, we just got gems and additional things for a new life. You know, amount of them. Oh, the beer! I forgot about. Well, no, I didn't forget about you. I love the beer.
You must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
I love Moneybags. He's so good. I've always loved Moneybags, you know?
To get a good look around, press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
Do that after I get. Not seeing anything, to be honest. There's definitely something over here. Nope. I might have to get a different ability. But in this game you can get new abilities that you learn.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude. This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of Avalar.
Okay, yeah, I was just checking to make sure of the thing. I want to get everything in the ground first. Man, you know, apparently the trailer for that Spyro game is doing great.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me. Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard. You can spit pretty far.
Oh, what?
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim.
Yeah, it is. Give me that. What are these based on? Like the specific Woden. Clearly based on something. Is it Jobbles?
You can pick up a...
I love how Spyro's mouth gets full. Puffed up when he has a walk in his mouth. Yeah, apparently the Spyro Twirler is doing amazing. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if it actually performs well if they start going back to if they do a Banjo. Because I mean, Microsoft owns Spyro and they own Flash and stuff now. It would just be smart. This is, you know?
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Nice.
You can have as many rock...
But yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if the next Spyro game does well if they actually start looking at all of our old franchises. And start having the remake those too and make sequels. Like Banjo. I wouldn't be surprised if they, because Banjo has a very dedicated following. And it would basically just be free money to do a remake of Banjo. Especially if they put it on the Switch. Because a lot of Nintendo fanboys are like the Banjo's main thing. I see that doing very well if they actually do that. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful is why I'm saying that. I remember when I played Blue Banjo, it was actually the first game I streamed was actually Banjo-Kazooie. The first two games I ever streamed was Banjo-Kazooie and Disney. And I didn't like Banjo-Kazooie at the time. I think I'd like it now. I liked Banjo-Tooie though. I remember when I streamed for Banjo-Tooie, I actually did like Banjo-Tooie. Like, it fits a lot of my problems with the boss game. Which, again, is why I would love a remake of the games. Because those games, even more than Spyro, could really use a remake, I feel. I thought I saw a basket.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Okay.
for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
I got a trophy for doing that. I wonder if I could use that to get up to that bag. Yep. Because that's this thing I can fly foil. Oh, I bet I could use it to get. I know I can use it to get up to that too. Here's the thing, I don't think I can actually get 100% yet until I learn the climbing. And I don't think they would teach me the climbing. I think that's in a specific world. Something. Yeah, I don't think I can get the last. I do like a sweep. It's like a general sweep in areas I might have like missed. Okay, yeah.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
I doubt that, Spyro. Maybe I just play a... Oh, why? This game added swimming. I think these add lives. Yeah. Sorry about that. No, technically, since I'm starting now, if I do one continuous stream, I may be able to actually do that. I was only gonna play WoW today. In a few days, I want to get back into WoW. I didn't do WoW because I need something relaxing, I think. And WoW, there can be some stressful things in these top games. But I can't dive yet, I think.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
Man, I forgot how good this game was. The Reignited Trilogy, I know, but people in general just has a constant nostalgic thing for me because I played it so much. Again, I know I've been doing these playthroughs. I said this last time, I think. I played Spyro anyway. Well, I've been doing these things of playing through the games for the last time ever. I just don't see myself ever being able to do that with Spyro. I don't think I can ever say goodbye to Spyro.
Hey, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide.
You know, he's why cheetahs for a very, very long time. They no longer are, mind you. But he's why I love cheetahs as my favorite big cat. Like, they're no longer my favorite one. Cheetahs are really awesome.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
More unnecessary things, but that's fine. Like, the first game basically just dropped you into it, and I actually prefer that to this one. One just bang of the tutorial. I just don't think tutorials should be in games like this, you know? Like, I get having a thing for, like, an advanced move, like, oh, you can glide. That's a very important move. But I feel like the basic rules themselves are the basic things, like, Spouks, I don't think need it explained.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time. Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
See, like this. This is actually a fine tutorial. Like the more hang time by holding down the button.
Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide. When you reach the end of your glide, press the action button to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance. Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the left stick when you... Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
I don't think he ever finds those running shoes.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
500 gems. I do love money bags. I do. I know so many people hate him. I mean, I just can't bring myself to hate that guy, you know? Okay, I'll go ahead and go in here.
Spyro! The idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Why these guys? I love this going against these guys. 'Cause they look so cool. And it's particular has a giant marshmallow on it. Okay, okay, this is gonna be one where I have to backtrack like multiple levels if I can get everything. Yeah, I thought I saw something over there. What are you doing? You know what these tiki guys remind me of? So when I was like in middle school, I think, a Scooby-Doo movie released called Aloha Scooby-Doo. And it's like one of my favorite Scooby-Doo movies. And that's what these guys remind me of. They remind me of the Tiki from Tiki monster from that movie. Wait, what is wrong with
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Why does Sale hate them, man? Are they just like extremely autistic or something? You know something, I do really like Toys for Bob. Wait, are they the ones who did the Spyro remake? I know they're the ones who did the Clash remake. I'll check real quick. I mean, I think, I just want to make sure. They're the ones developing Spyro 4. Yeah, it's developed by Toys Pop. Sorry about that.
To aim the camera left or right, use the right stick.
I just want to make sure because the developers of this game do develop a thing, and I wanted to make sure that it was Toys for Bob. Because I do love Toys for Bob. They're a really good company, despite being owned by Activision. Like the one like gold nugget left in Activision, I feel. That's an over-exaggeration, but still. I hope Microsoft doesn't close them down. Because Microsoft has started closing down studios because they overexpanded near the end of like Phil Spencer's lifespan. And now to try and recoup some money, because a lot of the games they've been releasing, same with PlayStation by the way, a lot of PlayStation games aren't making as much money as they should. Either, according to PlayStation. But Microsoft has started to close some studios. They closed down Compulsion Studio, who made
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Wow, you're pretty tough. Yeah. But yeah, they made Contrast, which is what I think whenever I hear about Compulsion games. I should actually play Contrast. It is a really good platform. Not really, it's okay. But the concept of it is why I say that. Why? Like, it's really good because I really like the concept and the setting of Contrast. But they also made We Happy Few, which is probably what most people now know them for. Oh man. Okay, I'll keep going this way. And they released South of Midnight, which actually I was interested in. And I was genuinely interested in South of Midnight when it was announced. I really liked the setting they went for. Ah, I see now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to glide over that. I'll be right back. I gotta go. You know what I thought of while I was in the bathroom? I thought, has Compulsion only ever made 3 games? I can only think of that. They're all very stylistic games. I mean, they're a stylistic company. I don't mean like the same style, I just mean they have, they're trying to make the game stylish in some way. I'm actually kind of surprised Xbox bothered buying them, to be honest. I mean, Phil Spencer's last like few years really was just, we're gonna buy everything and anything. Thing. Because he just needed more games for Game Pass. Which I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox decides to shut down Game Pass. I really wouldn't be surprised.
Fabulous to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help me.
I'm okay. There's only one left. Oh, and they reset. Okay. But yeah. Yeah.
Look at that. The hula girls' ring dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
I should play Conquest. I've only ever played it once. I finished it. I actually think I think that was either right before I streamed it, or it was one of the games I streamed really early on. Like, right before I started streaming, I think I might have played that game. I feel like I could get into that mouth. Wow. Thing is, I'm not surprised that my Xbox has started closing things. Because the gaming side honestly has not been profitable to them in a long time. And in general, AAA is just getting harder to become more profitable because of how expensive it's got. Like, you can't spend like Rockstar spent $1 billion on GTA. That's insanity. And that probably doesn't even include the advertisement budget. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, I remember a lot of people were so excited when they started buying all these companies. And I was just thinking, and I was too to some extent. That more because like Microsoft might actually do something. Except on the Phil Spencer, they were literally just being hands off, which is an awful idea. Well, it's a good idea at times, it's an awful idea at other times. Like, it just doesn't surprise me that they're closing down studios. Especially when it doesn't seem like the studios will be profitable long term. At all. Hi, Active Blows. No, Active... Yeah, no, Active Blows. Hi, how are you? How's the night or day going? Justin? It's always a bit mind-boggling when you hear some of the other roles actors have done, especially voice actors.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee. Great. Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
It's not as easy as it sounds. The voice actors even need to be really good at voice acting. Like making voices and doing things. Or they have to have a really distinct and good voice.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar. Oh, and keep collecting those orbs too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
But here's a fun thing. Oh, yeah, voice act when you say that. I don't know. I just think when I see actors like this movie actors go into voice acting, they will only select it because they were famous. Yes. I always notice the difference if it's like a character that was played by a voice actor before compared to an actor now doing an animated thing. But actors.
Well, good to see you, Spyro. I used to remember how to lower this wall behind me, but I seem to have temporarily forgotten. If you had more money, it might jog my memory.
Yeah, I just noticed the differences. Voice actors know how to display emotion better in vocal. Indie games. Really, what games have you been in? Alright, so I've been there. Should talk to her.
Hey, I saw something shiny at the top of this wall. You could probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb first.
Yeah, those games tend to not need like super advanced skills, like vocal range. I was thinking of like movies and stuff. No, it's a very impressive thing. What am I doing?
Say, Spyro. Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
Risk of heresy? I think I've actually heard that form of plan. I don't know. It might just be a different game that has a similar name. I don't think I'm gonna go in that one yet. Do Holy Pose. I like that opening cutscene for this stuff a lot. Oh no, I get that. Like, don't risk your job by saying something you shouldn't.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us.
If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
I think I put it here. I think I'm remembering this world, and I was not very good at this world. I'm pretty sure it was actually the diodes is why. The wet. I've been seeing a lot more people with wats as pets lately. Don't know why, but I have. I think it might be becoming a twin to own a wat. Meshy you. I'll look it up later. Voice acting fun at least. I had to stop wanting because of that. The reaction time's not as good as in the Pulse game. Oh, they made it a bit easier. Really? I'll keep an eye out for it. Yeah, I'll try to keep an eye out for... Yeah. That sounds about right. Alright, that sounds about right if something's fun.
If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
Oh, I'm putting them in my mouth. Yeah, this is the level I was remembering. Oh, let me just make sure. Okay. gonna do a character. Twitter. Sounds interesting. Don't reveal too much because I don't want you getting fired or something in trouble for like revealing this stuff. But even some indie game developers don't like having the stuff revealed only. There's not one at the edge of this, is there? Okay, I think I did all the ones here. Oh wait, no, one's back. I think that's literally what I have to do. I have to put them all in, and then the guy will come back. Just a thing of repetition. It was enough for him to come back. Man, I still have not fixed that this good, have I? Alan was interesting. He actually respawned there. My Discord's just the same as my YouTube. I don't think I'd be a very good voice actor, to be honest. Like, it sounds like a really fun job. I don't see myself being a very good voice actor. I see myself reading a script and then just stammering and forgetting it halfway through. Okay, so that should be all of them done. No, I mean, like, in general, I just, like, even if I don't make a voice, I see myself making, like, the stammering or nervousness or something. Alright, I gotta fix this side, too.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
So is that all of this specific area? Can I get... over here real quick. Yeah. I think you put it off, but I'm gonna have to refuse. Not prepared for that. Now I defeated every robot. Ah, that would be good. I won't lie, the only Spyro games I genuinely don't like are the handheld ones. But I would love if that was made. I would. Maybe if they ever start remaking, oh yeah, maybe if they ever remake that game, Dawn of the Dragon, they do it.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
I think I might have to come back here later. I just want to look around a little bit, make sure. Ha! Why? I can break these. I never did that. I wouldn't be surprised if they did white script spot. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. You'd be surprised how often like a script will get written and then they'll do nothing with it for one reason or another. Wasn't there one more? Maybe it's just not in a specific area. Over this away. It'll take me back a while over there. The thing is, the classic Spyros are the most beloved ones. And the other series after that have a lot more... That's the fan base. Like, the overall fan base enjoys those games. It's less than they do the other ones. But that's why. It's a pure profit thing. I'm really excited for the next Spyro. Personally. Yeah. The thing is, they may never even touch those ones because of the fan base specifically. Like, if a large chunk of the fan base didn't want those games to be full, because that's what I have to do. I got a bit from the WoW. That was on me. I literally knew I had it on. I didn't tell him. It's a completely based on like popularity. There's one more. That one I would have to, I think, run around. Okay. Yeah, I agree. It's going way too fast. Yeah, I get that, and I agree with that. There we go.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
It's a shame that they might never do it. They might also revisit it at some point when there's enough nostalgia for it and people get sick of the original Trilogy. This formula. It's possibly literally will revisit it. Is that if people get bored of this current formula and they could go for that one instead. That was on me. I don't see that happening for a long time. I could see them making like 2 more new Spyro games before they'd make a new one. My best hope is that they actually remake them, put them in the collection like they did for the original Trilogy.
You have done well so far. You could have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me. The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the action button during a glide to hover and get extra height.
Yeah, I could see that.
Remember to press the action button when you're very close to the windmill, or you won't make it. Remember to press the action.
I could see them making 2 or 3 more. Honestly, I think I'd probably be more likely to be 3. Because they also will probably, because if the new ones do well, they're probably gonna remaster other games that Microsoft owns the IP to. Now, I was talking about this earlier, but that would be like Banjo-Kazooie. A bunch of other things. They got the rights to. And that there are literally huge cult followings around that would basically guarantee money. No. Well, I got it to 10 laps. Yeah, again, new games will completely depend on the performance. And the thing is, even if they finish the Spyro Games, there's no guarantee that they will decide to continue and they could just go after a different one. Because of that same reason.
The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the action button during a glide to hover and get extra height. Remember to press the action button when you're very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
I could see them waiting to do the Legends remasters until after the current formula gets stale for players. Like, and the thing is, it might not get stale because they might end up doing, like, releasing it once every 3 years or something. Like, they could release a new Crash game, a new Banjo game, anything of, like, retro one. I literally remember before Phil Spencer left Microsoft, Xbox, both the same thing, really. He was talking about bringing back Skylanders. I could see them remaking Skylanders before they remake the Legends. Oh, I don't think that's happening at all, to be honest. I think Sony's abandoned that idea essentially. Like, unless the Sucker Punch really wants to make a new Sly Cooper game, and I just don't see that happening. The Sucker Punch is now busy with the Ghost of Tsushima series. And honestly, I think a new Jack game will be more likely than a new Sly game. I could see Naughty Dog letting some company use Jack and Daxter to make a new game. The thing is, that trilogy, to my knowledge, is the only one that is still on PlayStation 4. You can get those games made for the PS4 and not via like the retro thing library they have. Yeah, the Jack trilogy is the only one like that. How to jump. And more. That's not why Jack ended. Jack ended because Naughty Dog moved on, and they wanted to tell more serious stories, and they made Uncharted. Which is another reason why, honestly, if we got a new Jack game from Naughty Dog, I don't think it would be like any of the other Jack games. Because they really Naughty Dog takes storytelling very seriously.
The next glide,
Even though I think the last like game 2 they've made has not been the best story game. Yeah, I think a new Jack game is more likely. And another thing is there's more demand for a new Jack game than there is for a new Sly game, which I actually feel is unfortunate because I think Sly's a better series. I don't know. I think it might after The Last of Us 3. They're definitely making The Last of Us Part 3. And that will probably be after, I think it's called Intergalactic or something. The next game Naughty Dog is making, which I do not think looks good. I don't think it looks very good. I see that happening after they finish Last of Us Part 3. Maybe if a third-party studio picked up Apex game, I could see that being one that they'd be fine with letting a third-party one to make.
remember.
I know I gotta do 10, but I wanna at least land on it. And I would say this actually. It looks like the games industry is being forced to go back to a AA, where they have AA games. Yeah, you're right, Jack Paul was last one, yeah. I forgot about that. It's not a very memorable game to me. Be the last one, too. But thanks for collecting that. So the thing is, I don't know if Naughty Dog would consider that canon, because that was not made by Naughty Dog. So if Naughty Dog does make a new game, they might just ignore that game entirely. So I'll say that. But it is possible we actually start getting more games like that, because the industry is no longer profiting the way it is. I think I'm not holding the A button long enough. Like, push it to live.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there. Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
Yeah. Money. They were offered, they were offered by... PlayStation was offered by Marvel to make a Spider-Man game. Well, not even a Spider-Man game, they were offered by Marvel to make a game using a Marvel IP. And so PlayStation went to Insomniac and asked what they'd want to do, and Insomniac chose Spider-Man and Wolverine. Those were like the two characters Insomniac chose. And that's why. And to be honest, I can't blame them because I bet a lot of the people who work at Insomniac are huge Marvel fans. At the very least, huge Spider-Man fans. I mean, the fact that they were actually going to make, and it was cancelled, but they were going to make a multiplayer multiverse Spider-Verse game. They were going to make a Spider-Verse game that was multiplayer, and PlayStation canceled it. It was one of the main, it was one of the main things. It was one of the, like, it was meant to be the next Spider-Man game, to my knowledge, actually. No. No. If Fantastic Four happens, that might go to a different company. I think Xbox got the rights to make Blade, actually. Bethesda, yeah. So Bethesda's making a Blade game, apparently. If Wolverine does not work out, I do see them. I do see them going back to their own IP. But whether that's like a Ratchet and Clank game or not, I don't know if Insomniac would. Just that over like something else.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
I think I might have to tackle those guys. Ah. Oh, that's actually... You know what? I could see, it would be a Lego game, but I could see the Lego game company. The one that makes all the licensed Lego games for WB and Marvel. I could see them being able to do one. But again, it would be a Lego thing. We go this way. It's just really hard to do some of those games well. Especially Superman. Superman would be really hard. I can't hit those guys. Yeah, that live action movie did not do any help to Green Lantern. It did not help Green Lantern at all. Though I won't lie, that might actually be fits because one actor or one character Got some positive feedback was Guy. A lot of people really liked Guy in the last Superman movie. I can see them doing being able to fix Green Lanterns. But they'd have to actually put an effort to try and do that. I'm a little nervous to do that one. I think this is just, yeah, I think that's the one I was on. I gotta swab more.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
That would be even harder than an individual game. I want to say Blizzard, but I know they can't anymore. Well, like they would have been able to in the past, but now, no. You know what? I think that people who make Yakuza could make a good Justice League game.
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Yeah, the Yakuza people could do fun combat. I could see it. I did not mean to hit that white then. That's fine. You know another company that could make a decent one, but it would have to be like turn-based. So if you don't like turn-based, you probably won't like it that much. The Persona developer. I'm just gonna get these. I'm not gonna go all the way back because of the shouts. I can see them making a good Avengers game. Again, that would be a turn-based thing, so. A lot of people's want. I just wanted to make sure that that was it. Oh, what the? Why the voice thing? Should not have been a voice for that alarm. I'm sorry if you hold that. What are you even doing?
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers.
It's hard to think of companies because of a lot of them have just gone so downhill. I should not have come this way, actually. I should have gone another way. I got a trophy for doing that. Cool. Not that way. Is it this? Yeah, it's that way. I'm gonna go this way so I can get other stuff. A lot more left. There's a little shark's wall. I'm just going to circle now, just try and find something. You know, it's sad. In the past, I could have easily said walk steady. But almost none of the people who made the... Can't point that. Who made the Alchem games are still there. So I can't say walk steady anymore. Where could these last ones be? Why haven't come back for them? Yeah, I think I'm gonna just have to come back. Wait. Aha.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back. Great! Hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up. Well done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
No, I really don't know if there actually is a developer.
Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course?
Yeah. But I don't know if there's any devs that actually can make a good one.
Okay, good luck.
Like a good one of those games. Like anymore, anyway. What? Did he go? I lost him.
Okay.
I didn't know he went. I lost him. Which I don't lie, I'm actually a little... I'm actually kind of looking forward to the collapse of AAA. Because it's just... the budgets and time for... Wait.
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Yeah, because it's just gotten too, over budget. There's too much... the budgets are too large. That's what I'm trying to say. And the games take too long to make. And if they return to AA, that will fix those problems. And we'll get more games like Spyro. But yeah. Because again, the AAA thing is clashing already. Indie's fine. And I'm pretty sure some companies are already trying to return to indie. I think Xbox to an extent is trying to return to indie. Whether they will realize it or not is another thing. I do not like the look of that guy.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors. If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
I mean, think about that. Like I don't... 100 million. Yeah, 100 million is no longer just an obscene price for a game. It is like a standard. And that is... it's not even like the actual standard. The actual standard is probably like 200 million. And that's just an obscene price for a game. It really is. Because you have to think about how many games they actually have to sell. a great example is I'm pretty sure the Reignited trilogy sold more than Spider-Man and made its money back. Don't quote me on that, but I think that actually is the case. Wait. Okay, that one was spiders. Of course. So the floors are done, so I'm gonna go over here. That's 6. Wait for... I think the 5th one has to be in this area somewhere. Ah, here we go. You know, there's a new tabletop RPG being made for DC. It's apparently the first time in 20 years that they've since they last made one, and now they're making a new one. And I won't lie, I'm actually tempted to buy it.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you're collecting orbs. Please, take this one.
I think that's the last orb. Yeah, I just can't get that one. $40.65. Here's some. There you go, I got it. I love those those little cutscenes. When I can climb, I'll be going back to some of the older levels. Oh man, there's a skill point there. I gotta try to get the skill point.
The funny-looking guys with...
I'm gonna get hit.
Hop aboard, Spyro.
Why I gotta kill so many of them. I'm really glad that counted. I think he glitched out. Green seaweed is only on the top.
The water workers and...
I'm not doing that again.
If you can make...
Maybe we lose my thing. You know, it is. I mean, it was an okay game. The Indiana Jones game. This is a bit weird with like the IPs they license. They don't really go for ones that would like work well with the formula they have. And Blade is even weirder. Because I don't know what Bethesda would even do with Blade. Or could even do with Blade. There might be some downstairs. Down below. Just look around real quick. Okay, yeah. I think it got all the ones up here, so I think it's just one below. I mean, how is Bethesda gonna make Blade when they only make open world games? I mean, are they gonna make the city explorable? Are they gonna put you in like some countryside? Is it gonna be like a combination?
Our world.
Or was it just like, oh, this is a cool character, and he's also my favorite character? Like, how are you gonna do that? Is that like what one of the devs thought? He's not my favorite character. He's a really cool character. I'm not a big Marvel fan, so Blade's like one of my favorite ones though. I found it. I just gotta hope that doesn't make me redo every single one. Which it might. Yeah, I think I literally have to redo everything. Well, every one, I mean. I'm gonna head back up. Yep, up here. You know, something that did destroy the AAA gaming industry. This is why the AAA gaming industry is destroyed. Above all else. Toxic positivity. We can't really criticize the game of decisions made because it's bad for morale. May hurt somebody's feelings. That's in a lot of game companies. And it honestly is what essentially destroyed the game industry. More than anything else. The AAA game industry. I mean, and honestly, I can't blame the people for being butt kissers. I'm pretty sure literally a guy, I listened to a story earlier of this guy who literally criticized, I think it was Jim Wyan at the time. He criticized his decision. He was fired. This really is just the seaweed. I think it is upstairs. What could this thing be? Found it. This must be the last one. There's one hidden. I don't lie, like, I mean, just swimming past it and towards it. I must have swum past it at least 10 times. And I didn't see it because it just was in the portal.
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to manually control the camera. If you like, I can change the game camera to use active mode. In active mode, the camera adjusts itself based on your movement. Okay, I won't change it.
Perfect in hockey.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
No, gibbons are like one of the funniest monkey primates. Little penguins.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large... Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
Kind of looks like Wallace, huh?
Hey, look what I can do. How can you be sure I really exist?
Because I can punch you. Oh. Sorry about that.
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide farthest if you press the jump button again at the very top of your jump.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not sure you're up to it.
I'm back at the beginning. Wait a minute. Obsessed with hockey. He's loving. Are these Canadian hippies? I'm joking, by the way.
Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper? You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal. Did they make this out easier? Oh no. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this one. There you go. Well done. Have this. Would you like to try a game of one-on-one? The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at...
Ingot. One more. Might even be able to get the skill point.
Well done. Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
I think it's time I move.
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Let's see what happens. I'm holding A still and I push Y. That's what problem. Not an entire problem, just how. Oh, those statues. I think after this world, my is not as useful in the previous game. The dragonfly. It changed something. I think that's 20.
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it...
Gotta go pick up those stuff. One left.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Ruff, ruff. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
That was really funny. Instead of a boss in this tiny boss realm.
Well,
I think that's the last thing. I love this game. I do. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.